Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome to Act 3, The Inferno. I like how this game kind of structures itself similarly to how Doom, the original Doom, did it. It's not exactly one-to-one, but it's interesting. I dig it. I can dig it. So here we are, playing through the third act of Doom 3, and we are in hell. And we're about to go in, fisticuffs ablazing. Fight, fight, fight! Man, he has a very slow punching speed. But there's actually one thing that is interesting about hell, which we will find if we find, like, the expedition team's PDAs, is that, you see my stamina bar, how it's all fiery and whatnot? Basically, the game designers realized that in hell, you're going to be dodging so much incoming fire and enemy attacks that you pretty much are going to need to be fast on your feet. So, they basically, while you're in hell, your stamina never goes down, which is weird. You would think that in a place like hell, your stamina would never go up. That basically, hell would pretty much beat you down and keep you down. So, anyways, I really wonder what this place is. Is it the Category Sanctum? You guys will find out more about that once I basically get into Doom 64. So, anyways, for those of you who basically weren't buying that I would have to go into hell unarmed with just my fists, here's a little supply pack right here with armor and health and what looks like a pistol and a backpack of ammo and a shotgun. So basically the game is sending you all the way back to square one, back to the underground. So there's nothing else for it. We have to go through. I wonder if John has made it this far yet. He's probably rappelling down the slopes of hell as we speak. I don't have a flashlight either, and that's a gargoyle. They're creepy, aren't they? They're not opponents, though. So yeah, while you're in hell, you don't have a flashlight. Or at least I think so. At least I think not. I'm really hoping that I didn't accidentally leave it behind. Yep. So my instincts to press the F button in order to get a little bit more light, they're not going to help me here. This is really nightmarish. And this is a portal. Where's it going to take me? I don't know. A soul well. Oh! Ah! Ugh. I'm in a cage. Ah! Ugh. Ugh. Gotta conserve ammunition. Shells. This is one of the aesthetics that I really like about this game because its hell really does seem like hell. Because, like, with all this stuff floating around and how basically, like, pathways assemble themselves out of bricks, and it basically moves in a way that just makes the player feel uncomfortable as all hell. And a bit of platforming. Man, I bet the other fella didn't have to go through anything like this. Vanguard. But I'm not all that scared because it's a human torso right there. I don't have to be all that scared because basically, according to Han Lee, an expedition team with BFGs got lost somewhere in here, and that means their BFG should be lying around somewhere. This looks like a dead end. Oh, damn. Oh, no. I only have a shotgun this time. Huh. That was easy. Almost anticlimactically so. Health pack. And the chainsaw. Dibs on the chainsaw. Wonder how the Commando Elite would do in the Doom franchise. In fact, I think that I just wrote a new crossover fanfiction. We are the Commando Elite. Gentlemen, if war is hell, then we will give them hell! Oh no. No, not cherubs. Anything but cherubs. Come to Daddy Buzzsaw. I think the worst part about it is it's all this moaning and wailing going on here. Man, if LT actually gets around to watching this, she will probably have nightmares. You know, part of me is actually starting to wonder something. Well, basically speaking, I now have a niece, and she's like only... Holy crap, she's probably going to be 5 months old in just like next month. And so, well, I'm just basically wondering, like, when she grows up, she finds out that I play video games like this, how is that going to affect her? She'll probably be scared. Then when she gets older, she'll probably think that it's cool. I'm probably not going to be able to talk about this stuff around her, at least not until she's way older. You know, basically like the video made it seem like these things are really... They have tough skin, which makes lacerating them pretty hard, and yet I can pretty much kill them with a chainsaw, no problem. I've got the spirit of Ash Williams with me. Groovy. Oh, this is so a trap. Although I do wonder. Yep, it's the same. Zarbon? What the hell was that? I believe that was the space duck, sir. Alive? There's the face. There's the UAC symbol. Huh. I wonder if that means... I wonder if, since that's supposed to be John's face back there, I wonder if that means he's looking out for me. Or maybe taunting me. Sulfuric fumes. Whew, Shrek, did you do that? Man, you gotta warn somebody before you do something like that, or you just crack one off. My mouth was open and everything. Believe me, donkey, if it was me, you'd be dead. It's Brimstone. We must be getting close. Man, I know what no brim... Hey, that wasn't no brimstone. I know what is no brimstone. It didn't come off no stone either. Did Walker have to put up with shit like this? Platforming, I mean. It's just like playing hopscotch. Way high up. I think that these pads spawn in a new one. Ah! It's been a while since I've saved, hasn't it? Well, this isn't that bad. It's actually quite good, I should say. I miss my plasma gun. You know what the worst part about it is? If I actually get out of this place, I'm gonna lose all my stuff again anyway. Isn't there supposed to be a lost soul? Or a few? Hey, if they don't want to show up, I'm not going to knock it. Just don't want them to sneak up on me when my back is turned. Good lord. Those walls are made out of vertebrae. Gigantic vertebrae. And I don't want to know what it comes from. I really hope that I don't run into any trites here, because trites, they're the last thing that I want to deal with. Oh, great. You know, I have a feeling that I'm going to run into some mancubi soon, which would be odd, considering that I haven't seen them since the sewer area. Yep, there they are. Oh, nope, it's a Hell Knight. Oh! Die? Seriously, do you guys remember the first time when I basically fought that other one a few minutes ago? I literally, all I had to do was put 4 rounds into him. I swear, if I get back to Earth, I'm basically going to a restaurant, and I am not leaving before I spend 100 credits on a nice, big dinner. It's gonna be steak, spaghetti, salmon, anything that they have. I'm gonna abuse the waiter. Oh, speak of the devil. Ah, I was wondering why I was stuck. I better have saved at some point. Oh, there he is. Oh! Move, 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 move! Somehow, that thing was friggin' blocking me from going forward. There any more? Oh, this is a corner. How many of those damn fucking cherubs does there need to be? Realistically? Spiritually? Ecumenically? Economically? Statistically? Probability? Ow! It lived. Alright, Tubbs, it's you and me now. You sons of bitches. You know, it's kind of ironic that, like, friggin' Doom Eternal, I'm pretty sure that, like, I've seen cutscenes and footage that basically depict, like, Doom guys or the Doom Slayers super shotgun, the double barrel shotgun, as basically being worshipped by some kind of satanic cult or something. Alright, let's do this. Oh, damn.
Death will not be your end. Your soul will burn in hell forever.
Not today. Forever can wait. Up. Yep. There's the only other Berserker pack. And I'm going to use it to fight off some Hell Knights. Oh well, at least I'll be invincible, I think. This is probably the exit. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can pick up, which is a shame. Alright. just basically kill anything that you see as quickly as you can. Ready? And go. Rip and tear, motherfuckers! I got hurt? Whoa. Apparently the Hell Knights have glass jaws. I laid out the knight with one punch. I've got one bit of health left. And another Hell Knight. Lovely. My big complaint is the fact that they don't all spawn in within enough time for you to basically find them all and kill them all. Where's the knights? Oh, damn. I even hear them stomping around. Oh, there they are. That's why I got this. Jesus fucking Christ. He took an entire cell. Oh, the knight got me. You're walking. Oh, you're approaching me? You walked up to the wrong Earthling, motherfucker. Ow. I am in a great deal of pain, but I'm not gonna die. I am not gonna die in here. As long as I have my body, they can't keep me here. I'm getting out. I'm getting out of here. And as soon as I find Betruger, I am shoving the barrel of this shotgun right up his ass. See if it works then. And then I am getting on the first boat off this rock and going back home, where I'm going to spend the next month and a half during the trip sleeping. Hopefully, when they provide me with my own private quarters on the transport home, the room will come with a door lock and a couple of magazines. This is what I've been looking for. Simon Garlic? Garlic Jr.? Holy crap, his name is actually Garlic. I thought I'd misread it. Still separated from the team. Heather Elaine, Expedition Expectations, August 6th. Simon, as you know, you have been assigned to Expedition 14A2. There are several goals in which we hope your team will be able to meet while on the expedition. Since you are familiar with the discovered tablets, we would like you to find cooperative evidence on the other side of the main portal. Similar writings of any kind should be photographed and collected. Primarily, we are looking to capture several more biospecimens. Having already collected some of the smaller imp creatures, we would like to bring back one of the larger ones, described by others as a Hell Knight. Lady, are you sure that's a good idea? Do you work in HR? If you work in HR, then I might just have to kill you. Previous expeditions have reported seeing them at the main portal destination, where you will be arriving. So you're just basically sending them into the mouth of death. You will have several weapons with you, but we ask you that you attempt to use non-lethal force. We would really like you to have a live specimen if possible. Non-lethal force? Lady, what are they supposed to use? Harsh language? Like, seriously, like, do they have tranquilizer guns? They have tranquilizer guns that shoot a 20cc dart. Those Hell Knights weigh 8 tons. Nah, I'm just quoting from Jurassic Park there. Finally, traveling through the portal has caused several varied reactions. For our records, we would like you to keep an audio log of everything you experience for us to later analyze. Hope you have a safe trip. You know where he's going. Earl Besh. Dimensional uniqueness. Simon, in preparation for your jump next week, I wanted to inform you of another tact list item we need to cover. Since the main portal has not been operational for a few weeks, we have not had the time to follow up on some physiological reports. While on the other side of the portal, pay close attention to your stamina while working and moving around. Many individuals have reported a lack of being tired, and some work constantly without the need for rest. One of the teams has called it the Hercules Complex. Anyhow, to help us further our study, please record any additional information related to this phenomenon. Thank you, and good luck next week. Earl Besh, research scientist. You see what I mean about the whole stamina thing? You see, to me, it makes sense towards the lore of Doom, but it doesn't make all that much sense in regards to Hell, because, well, let's basically say that the inspirations for Hell and the Underworld came from the same place. One of the most famous stories of the Underworld is that of Sisyphus. Sisyphus is one of the guys that tried to cheat Hades by basically, trying to escape the Underworld and basically return to the land of the living. Basically, the way that things go traditionally in Greece is that when you die, your loved ones are supposed to bury you so that you can find rest. However, when Sisyphus died, he told his wife not to bury him so that he could basically try and return. When Sisyphus arrives in the Underworld, he is basically pretending to be forsaken and distraught, saying, "Oh, Lord Hades, my wife has refused to bury me. Allow me to return to the surface world so I may beseech her to bury me so that my soul can be at rest and move on." And Hades allows him to go. Thing about it is, Sisyphus has no intention of ever returning. None whatsoever. So, Sisyphus goes back to the surface world, the world of the living, and basically tries to pretty much go back to living as being alive again. And when Hades finds out that he has done this, he literally drags Sisyphus all the way back in like an instant with his powers over the dead. And as punishment for trying to cheat the god of death, because Hades always gets what is his, Sisyphus is now cursed throughout the rest of eternity to push a boulder up a hill in the underworld. And every single time that boulder reaches the top, it will always slide back down to the bottom, meaning that he now has to go back down and push it all the way back up again. Basically, you would think that the punishment for that is not just not being able to accomplish anything for the rest of eternity, but the fact that you have to push this boulder through eternity without any rest. You have no stamina. Your stamina is already shot after the first attempt at trying to push the boulder up the hill, and you have to do it again and again throughout all of eternity. Now, why do I say that it makes sense in regards to the lore of Doom? Well, spoiler warning for Doom 64, even though at this point I should have basically probably already played Doom 64, but the way that Doom 64 ends is that once he has defeated the Mother Demon, John Doom Guy Walker decides that the world is never going to be safe and he's never going to return to his normal life as long as hell continues to threaten mankind. So, he decides to stay in hell. He closes the portal from the other side and elects to stay in hell so that he can fight the hordes of hell and prevent them from ever rising ever again. Effectively, this makes sense because you're wondering, how the hell does he survive? There's nothing for him to eat in hell. There's no water for him to drink. How could he possibly choose to stay in hell where he couldn't really do any good because he'll be dead within just a few days? Well, if hell provides you with a constant stamina boost, as long as you're alive, I'm assuming, then that explains how Doom Guy would be able to survive, not just for how long he has been in there, for months or even years, but for possibly centuries. Because I believe that time in hell works differently than time works in Earth, in our dimension, Earth, Mars, etc. I believe that somehow it's possible that in hell, Doom Guy has somehow traveled hundreds of years and is a part of somebody else's story. But let's get into it, shall we? Because we only have about 40 minutes left.
Of Research Specialist Simon Garlic, dated August 8th, 2145. It seems that I have misplaced the rest of the science team.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened.
This
This place? Well, I don't know what this place has done with them. One moment there, I'm taking samples, and the next thing I know, I turn around and everyone is gone. There 1 second, turn around, and they're gone. I can't raise anyone on the comm links, and the only signs of the team I can find are tools and other personal effects that seem to be left behind. Almost as if they had stopped working midway through running experiments. This place does funny things with your eyes and your perception of time.
Yep, see?
Hopefully, I just went into the next sector and are waiting for me to catch up. I'm going off to find them now. This is Simon Garlic, signing off.
It's that, I think that it's honestly that little bit of hopefulness that he has that is the most heartbreaking about it. He's hoping beyond hope that they're just in the next sector and all he has to do is catch up with them. But he knows that's not the truth. That looks like a crusher. Yep. Ugh! You bastards! At least there's only one of them so far. Okay, the teleporting animation could use some polishing because That guy didn't actually teleport in so much as he literally dropped in. Very much like to get up there to get the goodies that are on that platform. Unless the game is telling me that I have to jump. Oh no! I was thinking that I really could jump that far, but I lost my footing. Lost my footing and my pudding. You see? His fat ass just dropped right in there. And he's gone. Can I jump it? Nope. I'll never make it. Although I'm pretty sure that a Marine jumping that far, if his hands were free, he'd grab the ledge and pull himself up. Oh well. I'll just have to find another route up there. Man, I should not be dying this often. Not to platforming. I really need to give this Doom Marine a name. I need to think of a name. I wonder basically like if I feel like basically when I do the Doom audio dramas, especially the Doom 3 version, when these 2 points intersect with each other, I'm going to have this guy pick up on one of John Walker's transmissions. This is John Walker, former UAC prisoner. And basically, like, he's good. If you are listening to this, is most likely means that I have not survived, and you have attempted to basically finish what I could not. And maybe basically that could give some words of inspiration to this guy as he tries to complete his version of the quest. What's out there? Cells. Oh, great. And I'm all the way back here. What? Best part about it is, I now know what to expect. Really wish that I friggin' had the friggin' machine gun, assault rifle, whatever you want to call it. Right, 225. Doesn't look like there's anything on that platform. Rockets. Holy shit! Firewall. Be right back. BRB. That was a good trap there. Only as good as how greatly I avoided it. Friggin' point-blank range not working. What the? Another one? And it happened to be the one that I literally backed into? Alright, is there gonna be another one in this one? Nope. I'm just perpetually unlucky, aren't I? Cells. Man, duked them. Or juke them, whatever it's called. So one thing that you guys probably know about me is that lost souls coming in. Is that whenever it comes to any form of media, I feel like basically like, whenever it comes to certain supernatural aspects, I try to I want there to be an explanation for them. Like in some fantasy aspects, I just basically I just accept things because that's the way things are in this world, but let's... Oh! And I could have saved myself. I didn't even have to stand there dying. Lost souls coming in. Oops! I did it again! Literally! Only 2? What the fuck was that? Zombie? Check these guys out. Hellraiser cosplayers. Oh! Now that would be interesting. Doom guy versus Pinhead. The Cenobites. Who you calling Pinhead? Anyways, as I was basically saying, in some fantasy worlds, I just basically accept all the supernatural stuff that's going on because it's part of the story, but... Did he try to bite me? But in something like this, when you have literally the demons of hell fighting against people using shotguns and whatnot, and science fiction, I feel like the science fiction takes precedent over the fantasy. And that's why I don't really believe that all this is actually the legitimate hell, as the Christians basically describe. That's basically like why I came up with the explanation that, like, this place inspired people to basically craft religion around hell to basically try and warn people about, like, what could be out there. But then again, what's the explanation for where this place is and why is it like this? Well, I basically came up with an explanation like that because there was at one point where this place was actually hospitable, where it could actually, where it was a lot less hostile. Oh man, I just realized that basically I've got Garlic's other audio log, and I haven't listened to it at all. Basically, this place used to be a lot like Earth at one point, but then, basically this eldritch abomination thing basically came and found them, and basically pretty much, like, pretty much fucked their shit up, burning and destroying everything in its path. Where am I? This is the way I came. I see green. Where is it? Is that 3 of them? Yep, there's 3 of them. I've killed 1. Well, BFG cell lying around. One can't be far behind. Yeah. Did I seriously just get killed by friggin' lost souls? I honestly can't believe I found this. Like, I was just searching around, not expecting to actually get anything. I guess I let it off too closely. Complete eradication. Well, I've got my gun back, but so far, haven't gotten all of my equipment. Urgh! As soon as you see them coming, it's already too late. Do I have grenades? No, I don't have any grenades. Man, I am getting killed by the scrubs. Really wish I could have a flashlight. Really wish I could get out of here before these things make me into their fleshlight. Whatever that friggin' thing does to me, it friggin' knocks me down from 21 to 6. 21 to 6. Out of rockets. Gotta take out the lost soul first. Because apparently they're fucking immune to motherfucking chainsaws. I am not gonna spend the rest of this video dying to these fuckers. You understand? I am not. I have no idea how I let that stupid little thing get close. Frickin' got stuck on a fucking grate behind me. Great, here comes the soul. Is that a pinky? Holy crap, I thought that Doom 3 made it up. Wait, I thought that Doom 2016 made it up. Why don't I just call it Doom 4? I recognize it as Doom 4 anyway.
This is the audio log of research specialist Simon Garlic. It's been 2 days now since I've seen any of the team members.
Please tell me that I saved at some point. Yep.
This is the audio log of research specialist Simon Garlic, dated August 10th, 2145. It's been 2 days now since I've seen any of the team members. I don't know how I've survived this long or how I got away. They were just, torn apart. They could only be described
Just in case I accidentally quick save over myself.
as demons. I have never seen such a big thing move so quickly. Oh dear God, what has happened to us? The teeth. That's the last thing I remember seeing. Teeth. The sounds. Words cannot describe.
We're getting
I'm sure
close
it's
to
just a matter of time
something.
before they find me. I'm convinced they are toying me, allowing me to stay 2 steps ahead of them.
Alright, that's how you want to play it, big boy? I got something for you. Oh wait, I should really save as much of the ammo for that as possible. Do I have any rockets?
They could only be described as demons. I have never seen such a big thing move so quickly. Oh dear God, what has happened to us? The teeth. That's the last thing I've ever seen. The teeth. The sound. Words cannot.
Hey de dum de de dum de de.
They could only be described as demons. I've never seen such a big thing move so quickly.
Really wish I could dual wield in this
They could
game.
only be described as demons. I've never seen such a big thing move so quickly.
Die! Die already!
That's the last thing I've ever seen. Sounds. Words cannot describe. I'm sure it's just a matter of time before they find me again. I'm convinced they are toying with me, allowing me to stay 2 steps ahead of them. I can see them in the shadows sometimes. Why are they taunting me? I'm not sure how much longer I can. I'm shooting at shadows here. And every moment I feel them creeping closer toward me. Oh God. Oh God, we should never have.
And that's where the audio log ends. Abruptly. Hate that scraping sound. Not another one. I'm not even talking about the cherub either. I'm talking about your lard ass. Try some of this! Dang it. I hate the fact that that works so well in the old games, but not here. No more of you! Away! Wow, I actually dropped the gun. Anybody else want some? Who else? Come on. I've got plenty. Oh no, please. Don't let that be the portal that leads me to. I've got 10 minutes. You know, your shoelace is untied.
For every step you take, your soul moves closer to me.
At every turn, you demonstrate the necessity for your extermination.
Suffering and pain waits for you.
The research team. Yes. It's about friggin' time. Alright, guys. I know that basically we claimed that the 2 Hell Knights we fought were basically kind of like the de facto second boss. Time? Wait. Nah. I guess you could say that they're a mini-boss. Time to meet the 3rd boss.
Save us.
The cube. Save us. Meet the Guardian. He's blind.
My guardian will destroy you!
The Seekers is how it finds where you are.
Destroy the Seekers, and the Guardian becomes vulnerable. Save us.
My guardian
What the-
will destroy you!
us.
Looks like the animation for the Guardian is broken. Oh, not anymore.
My guardian will destroy you.
Destroy the Seekers, and the Guardian becomes vulnerable.
How is it that those fireballs are literally the most dangerous thing that it does? And why does it do fireballs? Why not a wave? A wave is easy. You can jump over a wave. I like waves.
Save us.
Yep, the animation. Dang it. Thought that it was broken again.
My guardian will destroy you.
Destroy the Seekers, and the Guardian becomes vulnerable.
Okay, game, I just have a question for you. If this is a boss battle that basically requires you to move around, why the heck do you have corners? Why the heck do you basically have these traps that you basically can get boxed in? Asshole game design.
My guardian will destroy you.
Have I been missing each one of these shots?
Save us.
My guardian will destroy you.
Damn, it moves too fast.
Save us.
My guardian will destroy you.
Destroy the Seekers, and the Guardian
What hit me? It certainly wasn't one of those fireballs. Something must have hit me from behind.
Save us.
My guardian will destroy you.
What was up with the Trigger's voice there?
Destroy the Seekers, and the Guardian becomes vulnerable. Destroy the Seekers, and the Guardian becomes vulnerable.
Gotcha! You big bastard. And now, I claim my prize.
We are many. We are one. We are the Brilliant Thor. You know us as the Soul Cube. Free us from our eternal prison, and we will help you. Vanquish our enemies, and we grow stronger. Listen for our call, and then free us to smite down the evil.
Wow, it's a lot more gelatinous than I remember it being. Fan-friggin-tastic, we're back here.
Destroying evil gives us life and makes us stronger. Unleash us when you hear our call. We will pass the life force of those you stay to you. We foresee a great battle. The outcome is not clear. We are the only way to destroy Hell's mightiest warrior.
Hell's mightiest warrior? What does that mean? Activate teleporter sequence. Position plane aligned. And with that, I am back. I have escaped Hell, and I'm back at Delta.
You are too late. Hell no longer needs that portal to enter this world. The invasion you saw was only the first wave. The Hell Gate is capable of sending millions of my children into your world. Soon, the fleet from Earth will be here, and with their ships, we will bring this Hell to Earth.
And if I stop you first, you crazy bastard. But, unfortunately, that is all the time that I have for this video. And we are heading in. We are now into Act 3 of Doom 3. It is weird, wild stuff, wouldn't you say? So, now we are basically going into Sector 5 of Delta Labs, and so, with that, there is only 6 more sections of the game left. I mean, in addition to the Delta Labs 5, that makes a total of 7, so we'll basically be getting through them real soon, and you guys aren't going to want to miss a thing. So, as always, if you guys liked this video, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Should like and share with your friends. You want to keep up to date with more Doom 3 coming at you in the future, and be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video. Later. We've got the Soul Cube. Now we've got to finish this fight. The Prianthor, huh?